Hi everyone, welcome again to Glen Tutorials. So in the previous lecture, we just saw an introduction of the chapter linear equations in two variables. We even did a sum, which was one of the easiest sums of the practice set 1.1. Now we even learnt about the elimination by substitution method. Now we will solve one more sum from practice set 1.1 which is related to the elimination by substitution method. So if you see this sum, I have written x plus 7y is equal to 10 and 3x minus 2y is equal to 7. So what I do here, if you see here in both these equations, in one equation for x there is a coefficient and for y also there is a coefficient. In the other equation for y there is a coefficient and for x there is no coefficient. So it is better to take this term to use in our elimination by substitution method. So x plus 7y is equal to 10. So therefore x is equal to, we always take the term which does not have a coefficient. X is equal to 10 minus 7y. 7y comes on the right hand side, it has plus sign, so it comes and becomes minus. So let's take this as our equation 1 and we take the other equation, that is 3x minus 2y equal to 7 as our equation 2. Okay, I just remember you can name this as 1 like this also and 2 like this also, depends on you, whatever you want. So x is equal to 10 minus 7y. Now we substitute the value of x in equation 2. So all this has to be written. Substituting the value of x is equal to 10 minus 7 in equation 2 we get, I am not writing this since our video will become long, so remember that. So 3x becomes, this 3x becomes 3 multiplied by this x is 10 minus 7y. So in place of x we put 10 minus 7y is minus this 2y equal to 7. So in place of this x, we have put 10 minus 7y, substituting the value of x. 3 times becomes 30 minus 3 sevens becomes 21, y minus 2y equal to 7. Don't forget the therefore sign. Then minus 23y, can you see these two? This comes to minus 23y, minus and minus plus, 21 plus 2 is 23, sign of the greater number is equal to, this 7 remains here, 30 comes here, becomes minus 30. So therefore minus 23y, if you see this also is equal to minus 23. 7 minus 30 is minus 23, minus minus cut, therefore y equal to 23 divided by 23, that comes to 1. Now we can substitute the value of y is equal to 1 in any one of the equation. Let us take equation 1 or 2, whatever you want. Okay, we will take the easier one, the x plus 7y equal to 10 equation. But now we have named this as equation 1. So we keep this as when substituting this equation only. So x is equal to 10 minus 7y. Same way how you wrote here, you have to write here also, substituting y equal to 1 in equation 1. Now x is equal to 10 minus 7 multiplied by y is 1. So we write 1. Therefore x is equal to 10 minus 7 1s are 7. Therefore x is equal to 3. So here you got 3, here you got 1. So x is 3, y is 1. Therefore 3 comma 1. First we write x term, then the y term is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. So I hope you understood this type of sum. This is an elimination by substitution method type of sum. Now we'll do one more sum in which we don't need to apply the elimination by substitution method. We can apply one more method which I'll teach you all now. See, I repeat again, any method you apply, you will get the same answer. There'll be at times they will tell you to solve. So that means you can apply any method and do. But if they specify and say solve by elimination by substitution method, then you have to apply the elimination by substitution method only. Now the next sum, we'll just take the third sum. What is the question? 2x minus 3y equal to 9 and 2x plus y is equal to 13. Let's name this as equation 1 and name this as equation 2. Now here also we can apply elimination by substitution, but we are doing a different method. See equation 1 and see equation 2. Is any term equal? Yes. 2x, 2x. Now suppose I want to remove this term, this entire 2x, 2x I want to remove. I have the freedom to either add or subtract. But what will I get after adding? Don't keep writing. First think. 2x minus 3y equal to 9, 2x plus y equal to, suppose I add both equations. 2x plus 2x becomes 4x. This also I'll get an answer. This also, nothing will get eliminated. So there is no use of us adding. Suppose we subtract 2x minus 2x, this is gone. Then we can get the value of y. That is the reason we subtract. So you have to write whatever you will be doing, you have to write it. Subtracting equation 2. Sorry, I have written 2 like this. So I write equation 2 from equation 1. 2 from 1 means 1 minus 2. Always remember. 2 from 1. Then term which you write next comes up. So therefore, 2x minus 3y equal to 9 and 2x plus y equal to 13. We subtract. Okay. Now pay attention here closely. What sign does 2 have? This minus is of the division. If the subtraction. We are doing subtraction, so we are using this minus sign. Individual terms have different signs. 2x has what sign? The positive sign. Y has what sign? The positive sign. 13 has what sign? The positive sign. When there is minus here, all the signs get changed. Minus and this plus becomes minus, minus and plus becomes minus, minus and plus becomes minus. Now these signs we forget, these are our new signs which we have to use. If you use these signs, there will be times when you will get confused and you will keep using this sign, but you have not to use this sign. Once you get minus here, all these signs change to this. Once it changes, you cannot do the previous one. 2x minus 2x, 0, gone. We don't need to write 0 like kids, just leave it. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4y. 9 minus 13 again is minus 4. Minus minus cut, so y is 4 divided by 4, so y is equal to 1. Now again, in all the sum what we did when we got one term, variable, one variable's answer, we substituted in any one of the equation. So substituting value of 1 in any one of the equation, we get, suppose any one of the equation, suppose we take in equation 1. Okay, so 2x minus 3y equal to 9. So therefore 2x minus 3 into y is 1, so 1 equal to 9. Not necessary to write in bracket. 2x minus 3 equal to 9. So therefore 2x is equal to 9. Minus 3 comes here, becomes plus 3. Therefore 2x is equal to 9. 10, 11, 12. Therefore x is 12 divided by 2. Therefore x is equal to 6. So therefore 6 comma 1 is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. Okay, simple, very easy sum. I hope you all understood this sum as well. This is not the elimination, this is a simple or direct solving method, we can say. They will not specify and tell you that do it by direct solving method. They will tell you to solve, then you can do this or anything. But if they specify elimination by substitution, you have to do elimination. If they specify just solve, then you can do this method also, you can do elimination by substitution method also. Now we will go to the next type of sum which is there. If you see here, if you just see in your textbook the sum number 7. Sum number 7. Okay. Your question is 99x plus 101y is equal to 499 and 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. Let's name this as equation 1 and equation 2. Now these type of sums are super easy because they have a standard method. This method for such type of sum doesn't change. Now what I mean by such type of sums, can you see this first term has what number? 99. Second equation, second term has what number? 99. First equation, second term 101. Here 101. If you see here, this cross has same number, this cross has same number. This is irrespective, you don't need to see this. But if you have any type of sum where these two are same numbers, same coefficients also, I can say precisely, or if these two 101, 101 are the same numbers, then simple first step is add, then subtract. Simple. First we add, then we subtract directly. We don't need to see anything, we don't need to see signs, we don't need to see numbers, we don't need to see variable, nothing. These two numbers same, these two numbers same, add both and then subtract both. Okay, so I can just, instead of wasting time, I'll just show you this direct solution. If you see here in this sum, what is done here first? Adding both the equations, this equation and this equation. Simple, nothing, no numbers changed. 99 plus 101 is 200, 101 plus 99 is 200, or 499 plus 501 is 1000. Now 200x plus 200y is equal to 1000. Now we'll see what has happened here. I will show you. What has happened here is 200x plus 200y is equal to 1000. Okay. Now if these two is equal to 1000, now if you see there are different variables here. When there are different variables here, we cannot directly add or subtract, or only we can multiply, but we can't add or subtract. Let's take common here. 200 is repeated, so 200 common. Uncommon is x plus y is equal to 1000. So therefore this is multiplied, so it can get divided down. X plus y is 1000 divided by 200. 0 0 cut, 0 0 cut, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. Therefore x plus y equal to 5. Now if you see, we got a new equation which we name as equation number 3. 1 and 2 already we named before. Now this is equation number 3. X plus y equal to 5. Subtracting. 99 minus 101 minus 2x, 101 minus 99 plus 2y, 499 minus 501 minus 2. Same way here, we'll take minus 2 common. Minus 2 divided by minus 2 again is 1. Minus minus gets cut. So we got a new equation, we call it equation 4. Now if you see this equation, x plus y equal to 1 and x minus y equal to 1 and x plus y equal to 5. Now these two equations we can solve. See, ultimately we have to find the value of x and the value of y. So these two equations we can solve by any method, elimination or direct solving. Since there are no coefficients, it's very simple, we directly solve it. Now to add or subtract, again it depends on us. By adding we have to think what we'll get. X plus x will get 2x, y minus y goes. So by adding, it is helping us to eliminate one term. So that's why we add. X plus y equal to 5 and x minus y equal to 1. Adding equation 3 and 4. Plus y minus y cut, x plus x 2x, 5 plus 1 6, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now we substitute 3 in any one of the equations 3 and 4, not in these equations. We are solving these two, so we have to substitute 3 in either equation 3 or equation 4. So we substitute in equation number 3. So what we get? 3 plus y equal to 5, y equal to 5 minus 3 equal to 2. Therefore 3 and 2 is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. So there are three types of sum that we solve. Now if you see, the eighth sum also is the same thing. 49, 49, 57, 59, 57. So what we do? Add, subtract, and then two new equations. Then depends on us, whatever we want we can do. So we saw the elimination by substitution method, we saw the normal solving method also, and we saw such type of sums also. Apart from this, in practice set 1.1 you have no other type of sum. So I hope you all understood this practice set. We will go to the other exercises and we'll do the explanation of the other practice sets also in our Zoom lecture. So if you have any other doubts, please ask me in my Zoom lecture. Till then, take care. Bye.